morning, Tightliners, and welcome back to the channel. Well, you find me today doing something really different. I have travelled all the way from Anglesey to Barry in South Wales. I'm fishing the Bristol Channel. I set off around about 5 o'clock. It is now 12 and I've had my first bait in the water. 2 baits in, or 3 baits really. One on a pennel pulley, long pulley pennel. I have a squid and bluey wrap on 6.0 Limitless XT Ultra hooks, and then on the other one I have a loop rig with 2.0 Avenger hooks. Top hook's got ragworm on there, and the bottom hook, as a pennel, has a double sandeel. Quite excited, guys. Now I've got until 9 o'clock in the morning. Will I make it that long? Who knows? It's a long drive. The traffic was heavy over Merthyr Way, massive roadworks. Took me a completely different way to the way I would normally go. Anyway, I'm here. I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to see what the mighty Bristol Channel can get me. Now, this is not the first time I have fished in the Bristol Channel. I was in college in Cardiff between 93 and 96, and I used to do a few matches. So places like this that's not used for matches didn't happen for me. So I'm hoping that this spot, Friars Point in Barry Island, can get me some nice fish tonight or this morning. So the plan is to fish down here this early hours this Saturday morning, maybe have a rest Saturday later on this morning, and then maybe hit Nap Beach or something like that, or the White Light or something, and see what we can get, and then possibly get back home and fish the club match in Trevor Bay on Sunday afternoon into the evening. That's the plan. I'm going to sleep in the car. Not done that before. So everything's fairly new to me, this road trip stuff. So anyway, we're going to bait up some other rigs now and get a light on the tips so I can see what's happening. Os oes rhywbeth fel yr arfer, mi ddoi chi'n ddol. Right guys, so far not a lot happening. So I've had the baits in now 10 minutes. I'm not sure, but I think I might have seen just a tiny little bite on this left hand side rod here. That's the one I've got ragworm and sandeel on. Got the drag set loose anyway, just in case. Yeah, so other baits I have got sandeel, squid and bluey, mackerel. I've also got some crab as well. I have no idea what the bottom's going to be like, but I'm assuming it's going to be fairly clean further out, because this mark is very well known for rays. You'll notice that I'm trying the Army Tech again tonight, and at the moment, guys, if you have a look at this, guys, if I put the camera light off, you'll see that it is not a bad light. It spreads out wide, it does. Not so much of a beam like the clue light that I have. And the other guys are leaving there now. Anyway, let's see what happens on here. Right, so far this light is doing alright. we'll see how it goes, and if it's still going strong by the end of the session, I'll give you the code for you to be able to get a 15% discount. Is that a bit? It looks like a tiny little bite on there. Very, very small rattle. I hope you're all well, guys, and you managed to get out. This is quite a little exciting little trip for me today. Ideally, I would have liked to have come with somebody else, and Mr. White was supposed to come. However, something else cropped up and he wasn't able to make it. It's half term next week and Catherine's off, so I'm going to be spending some time with her, which is only right. She puts up with a lot, and I thank her very much for, you know, the patience she shows for me going off fishing. Nothing happening on the bigger bait. I think I'm going to bring the other one in a minute just to check it, just because it is a smaller bait, worm and sandbeel. Using leads from Loomy Leads. I hope I still have them at the end of the session, because like I said, I have no idea what it's going to be like here. I assume as long as you've got things moving and you keep reeling, then it shouldn't be too snaggy. Let's bring this one in and see what's happening. Just because it's got these soft feet. It's coming in alright. What this light doesn't have, like I said, is a beam, and I can't even see the water. I can see everything around me, which is good. Right. Bait's pretty much intact, really. Let's put another one out there. This time going out with the ragworm on both hooks. Just see if I can catch a fish. Just a little simple thumb flicker. Not too far. It's very deep in there. Very deep. Which seems to be deep in it. Right, let's get the other one baited, and hopefully in a short while I can bring you a fish. Right guys, high waters is about an hour and 50 minutes. So let's hope that I get something by then. Although I do believe that the ebbing time here can be really good. It'll still be dark. See what I can do. Fish till about 4 o'clock if I can. Then get my head down between 4 and 9, but I have to move the car because there's free parking where I am now till 9 in the morning. Find somewhere to go for some breakfast. Stopped on the way down at Dolgellau, had fish and chips. Very expensive fish and chips. I think much more expensive than they are on Anglesey. They'd hope that I'd seen a bite there on the raglan. Some good worms from the Tell Boys. Didn't get a chance to go and see Mark. So I went down to Tell Boys, got some raglan there. Also some frozen blue whale squid from Tell Boys in Amlwch, guys. Usually I'd buy raglan from Mark, Winnie Worms, but I didn't have time to go there today. Come on fish, where are you? Right guys, definitely had a little bite there now on the raglan bait. Just a tiny little rattle. Are my hooks too big? Possibly. I have got smaller ones with me there, loop rigs with smaller hooks. I think this one's got size 2 wide gaps, I think, on this one. Pick it up, find out. Be happy to get any kind of fish out to start with, and then if I can get the target, that would be even better. Nothing. Let's leave it there a little longer. Could be waiting, I suppose. What I've got some size 2, size 4 ones there, I think I could try. Anyway. You never know, it could be something interesting that I've not had for the specimen hunt. Right guys, so these are the rigs that I've made up for here today. Just a very simple pulley, but long. They're about, I don't know, 6 foot long, 6 foot pendles I suppose. And on this one, trying next, mackerel. That hook there is, I think it's a 6.0 Avenger, and that is a 5.0 black nickel, both from Limitless. The lines, the swivels, also from Limitless, and like usual I'm using Trident rotor clips, Trident clip there, and also a Trident aero pulley. Yeah. The lead's on the floor and that clip is coming up to just by my chin there, so yeah, it's quite a long one. I have got up and overs as well, just in case, but everyone I've seen who's been successful on here is using panels and pulleys, also using dongles as well. I've got some of them there too that I've made up. Right, should I be lucky enough to get anything, there's a nice little slope here that I can get down to the water's edge. Down there like that. Follow the rocks down to the water's edge. Nice and safe. I've got my life jacket belt on. Right, so I had another little nibble there then. Something's been having a go at the ragworm. But like I said, I have a 2.0 hook on there. And then the sand eel, untouched. So what I got on there now is a 3-hook loop rig, but I've dropped right down to size 6. Because they were really tiny rattles. I mean, not even, they were just little tiny, yeah, very tiny bites. I'm rambling now. Let's see. Oh, hang on. There's a bite on the big. Oh yeah, there's a bite on the big rod. Oh, it's gone slack. It's gone slack, guys. It's gone slack. This is the mackerel head. Oh yes, fish on. Yes, guys, fish on. What we got? What we got? Oh yeah, it's pulling. It's pulling. Oh, come on. It's dropped it. That's it. Yeah, it dropped it. Damn it. Damn. Actually, no, that was a bluey. Yeah, bluey and squid that was, and it dropped it. Damn it! Right, let's get the other one on there. Probably should have waited a bit longer. Got excited, seeing a proper bite. I reckon that could have been a conger. But that's encouraging. That is very encouraging. Right. Next time, I'll give that a little bit more time. If I get it next time. I hope there will be. Be a long drive down here for there to be a fishless video. Right guys, that bait been mullered. We'll get a fresh bit of bluey and squid on here. Hopefully things are picking up. That was some proper head shakes on there too. Did feel very much like a conger. Right, let's go and get some bluey and some squid. Right guys, so what I've done there, bit of bluey, bit of squid, opened the squid out and just wrapped that squid around the bluey. Bind it on first, then put it onto the hook. Just simply bind it. Ah, that was annoying. Hopefully I'll get another chance. Right, so when I've got it on there like that, well, actually I'll take the head off, put that on something else in a bit. I go in through the head, out through the head, lay the hook flat, and bind that on again. That just gave a good old rattle, went slack. I caught up with it, gave me a couple of good knocks. It's coming in for a little bit and spat the hook. And then typical on the other one, now that I've put smaller hooks on there, I'm not getting the same rattles now. Right, so bind it on, hook showing nicely there. Black nickel, round the line a couple of times, in through there, and out through there. 2 hooks showing proud. £100 hook length and £100 rig body as well. Hang on, I think that was a bite on the little one again now. There it is. Maybe that one will hook itself. Doesn't seem to be much of a run on here at the moment. Maybe further down there where the other boys were fishing there might be a bit more run, I don't know, closer to the point. I'm not getting much of a run here. Let's just hope they get another chance. Damn. Not much to dig. I think something might have picked up the mackerel head. Line just come off my reel there now. Let's give it some time. Something's definitely there again. Oh, look at that, it's pulling right over. Something there. That was a different type of bite this time though. That pull line away, that could be. Oh, there's a good fish on here, guys. There is a good fish on here. Oh my days, this is a good fish. This is a very good fish. Come on, Kate, don't lose this now. Don't lose this. It's coming in. Hopefully, it'll stay hooked. I have no idea what it might be, but it's a good fish. Will it be the target? Oh, it's an eel. Is it an eel? I think it's an eel. Oh yeah, it's an eel. There's doing its usual spins. Stay on there. Well, at least I've seen that fish. That was a double figure eel for sure. But anyway, down there isn't as flat as the rocks here. So I was trying to take it round and put it up a flat bit of rock. And he usually does his usual thing, does its spinning and it let go. Look at that, guys. Right, that's two now that I've missed. At least I've seen that one. Whoa. Right, let's get this other one out. That's, I suppose, the disadvantage of fishing alone. Right, let's get it out again. Ah, that was disappointing, because that could have been a PB, that one. It was definitely double. Would it have beaten my £14? It's hard to tell. Ah! They wanted that though. Look at that. Must have been good. Oh, it was definitely likelihood. But it did this traditional, it did this usual spins. And, well, yeah. The rest is now history, as they say. But it's encouraging. That's two now. I do believe that the first one would have been an eel and all. Right, let's just check the line. It's not frayed. No, it's just a bit of elastic, that is. I thought that was frayed, but it's just elastic. But no, that is fine. It's good to go. Let's get another bait on it. No, chydig. Right, I just had a little walk down over there now. Two guys fishing there from Somerset. One of them had a fish on just now, and again, same thing happened to him as well. Eel spinning around, and it came off. Ah, that was annoying. Coming up to the top of the tide now. Starting to get a little tired now, so I'm going to give it another couple of hours, get some rest, and then get back out again in the morning or later on. So far, so good. This light is holding out. The only thing, like I said, the beam on it isn't very far. It spreads the light nicely, but the beam onto the water or anywhere is not brilliant. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? I don't know. Maybe on a beach or something, and you only want to, you don't want to, you know, put light on the water. That might be a good thing. Light on the water here, it'll make no difference at all because the water is chocolatey colour. I think that's why there's eels in open ground here as well. Disappointing, but we'll keep going and we'll see if we can get something on to the camera. I've on the loop rig now with the 2.0 hooks, I've put squid and sand eel on the bottom and a little bit of mackerel fillet on the top. I've already got a conger rig ready to go out on that one after as well. Just a single hook, no pennel. See if that will make a difference. As I say, these rigs that I've got out, they're really for rays with a circle hook on the top. And hooking conkers properly on a circle hook doesn't always work. Right guys, don't forget to like and subscribe if you like what you're seeing. I was so made up the other week to get to 3k. It'd be really great if we can get this channel moving very quickly again now and get to the next milestone of 4k. Also, don't forget that there are the range of Angles and Tight Lines merchandise available. Dare I mention it? We're not far from November now, and obviously running up into Christmas. It could be an ideal gift. All you need to do is drop me a line, Parry, c.parry75 btinternet.com. Size of the hoodie you need, and then I can get it printed for you. £35 plus £4 package, and £13 plus £4 for the beanies, and £10 and £4 for the summer cap, and £15 for the baseball cap. I really did think that looking down there it was going to be quite okay to land a fish. It wasn't as easy as that. Let's stay positive and let's see if we can get the next one, if there is a next one. I'm pretty sure there will be. Zoals er rhywbeth, mi ddoi chi'n dol. Right guys, I'm finding this quite difficult to stay awake now. Not a lot happening. So I'm going to fish these two baits out, call it for the session. Get some rest, get back out again later on. Where will I go? Might come back here, and I might try somewhere else. Who knows? So anyway, dropped fish. Hate it when that happens. There we go. That's what congers do. Next time, I might give it a bit more time. I am really starting to get tired now. No more chydig. Right, so that's the end of the first session of this trip. Just that, well, two bites, two positive bites. One that I got to the surface and seen, and it was a fairly decent conger. Definitely a double. Possibly a PB, who knows. But anyway, that's the end of this session. Get back to the car, try and get some sleep, and get back out later on. Right, good morning Tightliners, welcome back. So we got a few hours kip. That was the bed last night, no, early morning. So anyway, go and get some breakfast now and then form a little plan of what we're going to do for the rest of the day. No, good morning guys. Oh, excuse me. You find me on Nell's Point today. I parked up in a car park over there, paid to pay there all day, and I'm going to fish here for a while. I've got some lunch with me. Let's see how it goes. One rod in at the moment, bluey and squid wrap on a long pulley that I showed you last night, or early hours of this morning. I have no idea what the bottom's going to be like, so I'll put it out as far as I can. Something tells me it's going to be rough though. There's a fair bit of tide out there, so who knows, could be a chance. I'll set up the second rod in a minute now. And if things don't work out, I think what I'll do is I'll go and fish further on to my right over there and fish more onto the beach, off the rocks onto the sand. I'm on Nell's Point, where I was in the last session is the next point along that way. If I spin you around this way, out in the distance over there, that's Sully Island I believe, and this here is the White Light. Now I know that some people have been quite successful there, so I'm thinking, well, why can't you do the same here? So anyway, I'm going to get that second rod in and see what we can do. As long as I got a bait in the water, I got a chance of something. No chydig. Right guys, on the second one, I'm going to put out a peeler. Is there a chance of one of those unicorns? Who knows? The Bristol Channel unicorn. That'd be nice. Also a chance of a hound. All the rays and conger love crab as well. It's not impossible for there to be a bass in there either. I've seen plenty of other guys fishing the channel, catching bass. Right, let's get this in. The sun's out, I'm having a go. What else can I do? Like I said, we'll fish around here maybe. I might even take a walk to the White Light, who knows? Or go down to the other side of this point. But I do fancy trying fryers again later on, after I've had some food later. Hope you're all doing well. Please like and subscribe. Remember, it does not cost you anything. And hopefully in a bit we'll have a fish to show you. It was close last night. That truly was a really nice conger. And then there was one I didn't see as well. But I gotta get something out of this trip. Otherwise, it's a bit of a dead loss. Come on, you fish. No chydig. I believe I may have a first bite here. Hope you can see the rods. Can you see the rods? I can't tell if you can see the rods or not. Anyway, right hand side, one with a squid and bluey. Something definitely pulled there now. Not massive, definite, but not, yeah, it's still there. Something there. Hopefully it's not a crab. Let's stick it on into a bit and see what happens. Right, the bottom is exactly as I suspected it's going to be. Snaggy. Didn't get a chance of getting that one in now. Pull lock on from the leader down. I suspect that this one will happen the same as well. I think what I'll do is I'll shift down over there. It looks as if there might be cleaner ground there and more, at a better chance of a ray. So that's what I'm here for, really. I want a blonde, not a chydig. I am fishing again, so I've come over to the right hand side of where I was, and the two guys were fishing to my left on the fryers last night. They're here again. One of them has had the blonde, about £8. That'll do for me. Doesn't have to be a giant. I'd be quite happy to take a blonde of that size, just to tick it off. It would be the first time I'd ever had one if I can get one. Sun's in my face, it's really warm, got plenty of water, got food, and I'll stay for quite some time. Plenty of bait, and I'll keep sending them out. Pulleys, 6-foot pulleys out, one with sardine, one with bluey and squid. Then it'd be my gobaith, not my chydig. Right, guys, mind this though, it's quiet. Nothing doing for the three of us here. I think it's time now for the first bait check. Untouched.
Yeah, it was right last night.
Right guys, bait, untouched. It'll get changed anyway. I'm going to try a whole wad of sand eel out there. Let's try a smaller bait then, see if that'll work for anything. Even if it's small lights, doesn't really matter. Let's get a fish. Right, let's hope we can get a fish soon. Do I put a third rod out with worm and have a little scratch around? Don't see why not. Right, very quiet, but Wayne just was into a fish there then. Fish must have been sitting on his bait, and then when he tried to bring it in, he spat the hook. Didn't see no bite, so hopefully there's fish out there.
No, the one you just cast out. The end was going in, I don't know. It's standing.
Scratching rig. I've been getting little bites on there, and just can't hook them. I've got size 6 hooks. When I see it next, I think I'll just pick it up and give it a good pull. But anyway, it's very quiet, but the sun's out, and I'm making some new friends. Not much, I think. Right guys, first fish landed on this trip, and it's a brand new one for me. Never had one of these before. It's a sole, guys. It's a sole. This man's got soul. Look at that. What a beaut. Right, what I'm going to do, guys, is take the picture for the specimen hunt. That is species number 41 for the year. What a beaut. What a strange looking fish. Right. Well, I'm well happy with that, guys. Let's get a picture for the specimen hunt. Yes! Well, guys, I'm well happy with that. My first ever sole. Oh, pardon me. It's bleeding, so I'm going to put it out of his misery, and I'm going to take this home, and I am going to eat this when I get home. Is it bleeding? Yeah, it is bleeding. A strange fish though, guys, here. Look where the mouth is. Nuts, right there. And a strange shape to it as well. Yeah, it is bleeding. That's taking the hook fairly deep. There's plenty of power left in it. Look at that, small little tail. There we go, guys. No makadik. Another fish on here, guys. Cancel that, guys. Just read.
Go slow, yeah? Go really slow in it.
That was a little fish on. That's what you call the pin waiting, isn't it? Yeah. Yeah, they will, yeah. Wait. Wait. Well, guys, there was a fish on there. Look at the size on that beast. Anyway, I'm going on to fryers after. That's going to be bait. Right, guys, last baits are in the water now. Before I go off and get something to eat, get a bit of a scrub up, and then go and hit fryers for a little bit longer later on. Determined to try and get that blonde ray before I leave, or at least land something decent. Not saying I'm not happy with that sole, guys. Absolutely buzzing to get that one. I've never had one before, and hope it's not the last one I get ever. The sun's going down, the warmth has gone right out of the air. The baits are coming back untouched. Right guys, that's the end of that. Putting things away now. Last one's in. Let's go and get a panad and then something to eat and then have a go again later on over there. Nom ychydig. Good evening Tightliners. Welcome back to part 3 of this video. Back on Friars Point. Here really early, to be honest with you. Tide's on the flood. But who knows? I've seen videos of people catching fish on when the tide's quite low. So I'll give it a go. Right. Battery on the phone is running a little low. So I'll only be bringing you back when there's something happening now. Or I remember about something interesting to say. So anyway, I'll be preserving the battery, so os oes 'na rhywbeth, bydd o'ch chi'n dol. Guys, I've just had the big pull down there. Big pull down, still going. Is it a conger? Is it a ray? We'll pick it up. Oh, let me see if I can land this fish. I'll hook it first. That was a proper pull down. Line came off the reel. Fish on. I think it's an eel. Right, I'm going to have to go into this rod. Oh God. Okay. Oh, I'm messing around. I'm going to go out to shot now, guys. But hopefully I can give you a fish. I think it might be a ray. It's a ray of some sort, guys. Even better. Let it be a blonde. Let it be a blonde. Right guys, I'm always back with you, and mission accomplished. Woo! Ah, what a climb. Well, there we go guys, the South Wales Blondray. Get in! Oh yes! Yes, 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 yes. Oh my days, what am I doing? Let's get that light on. Let's put some slack on that. Right, I managed to knock you over there guys. All my days I've done it. Yes, yes, yes. Woo! Right, let's get some order back in here. Right. Let me get the disgorgers. Let's get this fish dealt with as quick as we can so we can get it back. Only a small one, but its target achieved. Get in. Where's that line? There it is. Come on, girl, let me have a line up the back. And you can go back then. Come on. Don't want to hurt me. Don't want to hurt you. You bloody swallowed that, haven't you? Oh, there it is. Let me show you guys a South Wales Blondray. My first ever Blondray. So 2 firsts in this video. It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Female fish. Oh my god. I'm over the moon. Right, let's get some pictures sorted for the specimen hunt. Nomach chydig. Oh, come on, go off. £6.10, guys. I'll do that. I'll take that any day. Right, let's get her back. Wow. Oh wow, boys. What a fantastic way to start another session. Whew. I feel as if I can go home now. Probably cut this session shorter now that I've had that. It's now coming up to 9 o'clock. What I might do, fish until 10. Mission's accomplished. What I'll do is I'll pack the car, have a good wash of the hands and what have you, and drive part of the way. Stop in a lay by somewhere, bunk in the back, and get going again in the morning. Get home a little sooner than I said I would. Which might sit better with Catherine about me going to the match tomorrow. Yes! Species number 42, and yet another first. So 2 firsts in this trip. Sole and a Blondray. Get in. Back of the net. Nomach chydig. Right, so crab going out on that one now. Wouldn't it be great if I get a unicorn as well? Yeah, wishful thinking, yeah, okay? Nomach chydig. Right guys, I spoke to Tommy Joe earlier and he said was to scale the baits down. Smaller baits work. Well, that's fish was caught on just the head section like that of a bluey, nothing else with it. Light's fading on this one, I'm gonna have to change it. Normal chydig. Right guys, last bait setting the water. It's been a long day. So anyway, if nothing happens here now, I'll close the window. But what a day, guys. Few species. Right guys, back at the car. I got the kettle on the go. Gonna make a panad before heading off part of the way. What a day guys. What a day. Long day. Fished hard for those very little fish that I had, but superb, way made up for the two fish of note that I had today, because I'd never obviously had the sole or the blonde ray before, so I'm well made up that I've managed to get them. I had heard of sole coming from this area before, so I had put that on the list of a possibility for this weekend, and the blonde of course was the number one priority. First cast here tonight, so the wind's got up there now, starting to get a little bit uncomfortable. Like I said, I fished hard all day, so got here just before midnight, so fished from round about midnight till about 4, half 4, slept then till 8:30. Like you all know, I went to breakfast, and I fished in Nell's Point there from about, I don't know, must have been about 10:30, 11:15 until just after 6 o'clock. Went to a pub restaurant type thing, had a chili con carne before coming here, and I'm glad I did. And I'm glad I did come here because I got that blonde first cast. Fantastic. I'm sure Kay will be gutted that he wasn't able to make it. Hopefully I can get out tomorrow. I got 3 packs of ragworm left there now. Hoping I can get out tomorrow for the club match on Trevor Bay Beach. The wind is supposed to be turning around southwesterly, which is great. Get a bit of a bump on, and I hope to see you there. So guys, until the next time, keep your lines tight.